Orange.
All right. Orange? What about oranges?
Orange, you glad I didn't say go?
Well,
Hey everyone,
we've already
my name is
started,
Venture.
so my phone just told me I'm live.
Joined with
Said you could do the
Coco
intro.
Hey,
well,
I'm the one doing the intros here.
okay, you do your intro.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome here. It's me, Corey, from Markiplier's channel.
Oh, yes. And everybody, this is Sonic from Lord Minion 777. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tower of Bibble. It's a Socratic show where we improvise and inform for the masses. We are your counsels today, Corey, Sonic, and Neko.
Hot dog
How are you guys?
sandwiches.
What's up?
How are you guys? It's a general question.
Doing all right.
Okay, that's good.
Can't complain.
It'd be a little weird if you weren't doing all right. And Sonic,
Wow,
I know how you're doing.
you only let Neko respond. How dare you?
I know how you're doing because I literally spent the past 2 hours talking to you.
Bullshit.
All right.
We haven't even started beginning to talk about the deep intricacies of the Looney Tunes lore.
You know what?
So,
you do have a point, yeah.
We need to talk about how fucking Bugs Bunny is like in a relationship with Minnie Mouse.
Wait. Is
So,
that actually a
what's our
thing?
topic today?
Yeah, that's crazy to think about. Wait, a bunny in a relationship with a mouse? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, Tom's in a relationship with Jerry, apparently.
Yeah, but it's a friendship, ain't it?
No, I'm pretty sure there are people who have spun it that they're both gay for each other.
Oh wow, that's interesting. I've never really heard of things like that before.
So,
That's because it's not something you have to hear. You have to look for it. Not that I've looked for it, but rather, Rule 34.
Shut up, you looked for it.
so you
If
went
it
on
exists,
Rule
there's
34
probably
looking
part
for
of it.
commentary.
But also,
Continue.
yeah, what's the fucking topic?
Alright. So, first topic, Sonic, is prison.
Okay.
So, I have a series of questions about prison, and you are going to answer them in an improvisation. And I'm just going to ask the question before I embarrass myself. So,
Please just ask the question.
okay, question 1. Long pause. You went to jail with your partner in crime. A guy leans in and asks you how you and your friend are in jail. Explain in vivid detail what crime you committed and how your partner got both of you caught.
Alright, well, you see, I had broken into Fort Knox with my partner, right? He was supposed to be on lookout. He did not do a very good job and fell asleep on the job.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
So, like, how'd you guys get caught? Like,
Simple, like I said, he fell asleep on the job, and a guard came, which he was supposed to, knock out any guards that came.
knock out?
Knock 'em out.
Didn't you guys have, like, a call or something? You just straight up knocked them out?
Yes, there was an entire pile of bodies of knocked out guards that we locked into a closet.
Wow.
We're gonna move them from the closet. Once we were done, we were gonna move them from the closet to the vault.
Say, what was your body count after that?
And
10?
10 bodies stacked up in a pile in a closet.
Nice. What about you, Neko Venture, sir?
you see, me and my partner were breaking into Fort Knox, but the problem is I accidentally fell asleep. And when a guard came, I mistakenly, little bit of a situation there. I didn't see him because, I was knocked out because sleep. And
So you just open your eyes, he's there.
pretty much, yeah.
You kind of like lock
And,
eyes together. You have a moment.
But you see,
Locked eyes lovingly.
I woke up simply because the alarm went off because my partner tripped on, on the alarm, whatever's. So, yeah, the minute I woke up, the guard was staring me down, and we both got arrested. That's my story.
Okay, interesting story.
What's your story, Corey?
I don't know. So, like they saw my buddy, right? And we were on the road together. So they're like, there he is, and then they tackle him, and then he takes them to me. I don't know what it was over. I think it was that time when we murdered 20 people in '91. Not really. 100% sure about that one though. It might be because of that time we jaywalked.
It's definitely the time you jaywalked. There is no crime worse than jaywalking.
I don't know. I think of one. Littering.
Oh, fuck.
How dare you not throw away your trash?
Death
How
is
dare
too
you
merciful.
not be mildly inconvenienced by carrying your trash for a few feet just to throw it away in an actual trash can? How dare you?
Indeed.
Death is merciful
always...
for those who litter.
So I walk. I'm a pedestrian. I like to walk to places. And I can't go like 5 feet without seeing some sort of trash or whatever. So I take that kind of a little bit to heart. It's just like I'll retain my trash because, if I walk to the store or something, I have a bag. So I just kind of retain my trash that way. Also save the environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like people throw things out the side of their vehicle. And this one time, so it was back in high school, back in 177 BC, right? I was walking home from school. Some dude throws a fucking Gatorade bottle at my arm, and it's like half empty. So, I'm a glass half empty kind of guy, but it fucking hits me in the arm, and my arm fucking catches the velocity, and it just fucking flings, and I'm like, fucking asshole, because, Sorry.
What an ass.
I know,
Damn.
right?
Some people.
All right, continue. Corey, what's the next question?
All right. So, next question, my venerable gentleman. You've hatched a foolproof escape plan. You guys got a piece of paper or something around?
No.
Actually, yeah.
All right. Well, then memorize it because, lol. So you hatched an escape plan using a bed sheet, a hanger, a ball and chain, 2 pillows, a firecracker, a slingshot, and the license plate. You have to use every single one. But what's your plan that's so crazy, it might just work?
All right. Here we go. First of all, use the 2 pillows as a bed dummy.
Mm-hmm.
So that way when lights out happens, do that. All right. Next. So we have a ball and chain, right? So with the ball and chain, I delicately break the lock on the door to my cell, okay? Delicately. Because you don't want to cause too much of a commotion until much later. That's what the firecracker's for. So, I get all the way as far as I can until, wall of guards, right? I then use the slingshot and the firecracker to make a distraction. All right?
All right, so, like, where'd you fire it to? Is it, like, some sort of corridor or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or maybe into the vent or something.
On the opposite side of the fucking guy?
Yep. Fuck. What else do I have? A bed sheet?
Yeah, so you had a bed sheet, a license plate.
All right. So I've already used the ball and chain, the 2 pillows, the slingshot, and the firecracker. So all that's left is the license plate and the bed sheet, right?
Yes.
All right. So what I do is I roll up the bed sheet, all right, into a melee weapon with the license plate inside.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I then, after getting past the wall of guards, using my brilliantly done distraction, I knock out the guy at the gate with my improvised weapon and escape.
Okay. Interesting.
That's fair.
What about you?
Do we have to use all of the items?
Yes, you have to use all of the items.
Every single one.
Okay. Give me a minute here. I'm gonna create a little bit of a text on my in here.
Nope. I did also
Okay.
have a second escape plan, which would involve using the ball and chain to literally break down the wall of my cell. But then there wouldn't be much point to the bed dummy.
All right, so
No.
ball and chain, bed sheet, firecracker.
All right. Do you want me to like send you the list over Discord?
Yeah, sure. Go for
All
it.
right, and I'll send you the list, and I guess I'll just get started on mine. How about that? This is all improvised. Like I haven't even thought about any of these questions. I just wrote them down. So, all right. So the first part of my plan would be to build a snowman out of the pillows. All right. Now this is crazy, right?
Where
I
do you get the
used-
sticks to the button eyes, dumbass?
What?
Where are you gonna get the sticks and the coal eyes?
I don't know, but I'll definitely find something, you know. But then I use the firecracker to blow open the vent. I crawl through the vent, and then I use the slingshot to poke attention at a guard in a different location. You know, like use the rock to make sound in another area. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I use the ball and chain to whack at any sort of locks that are in my way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for against the tough doors, I'll use the hanger, you know, to, you know, shimmy my way
Oh,
through.
I didn't use the hanger. That was the only one I didn't
Oh,
use.
no.
Damn.
Don't worry. I have a plan for the hanger. So
just fucking throw it out the car window. Fuck it.
no. Fucking my after I escape the complex. My next objective is to, or at least gotten my gate open. I then fashion the hanger into a lockpick.
Hmm?
And what I do is I go find one of the guards' cars, lockpick their locks, hotwire the car, and get out.
Good shit. All right.
Fair enough.
All right, so continuing on, I then hijack a vehicle. But I change the license plate first. So that way the only thing they have is the color of a vehicle. They don't have the license plate, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, over here in Georgia, I'm not really sure if they're going to stop someone who doesn't have their registration updated. So, you know, I think I'm basically home free at that point. If someone does stop me, you know what? I'll just use my ball and chain to knock them out.
We've already got a comment. Future convicts are going to use this information.
Oh no. Oh no! We're making people smarter already.
Oh no. Yeah, I'd like to see.
Real
a
talk
future
though,
conflict
convicts that like are in
Okay.
prison for a long enough time are really good at improvising with nothing
True.
due to a little thing called forced creativity.
Anyways,
So, Neko, what's your plan?
okay. So, do the pillows come with pillowcases?
They can.
Or
Yes.
they?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So.
Objection, hearsay.
That ends tomorrow, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, the
So.
current suit ends tomorrow. If it rules in Herd's direction, then it might, you know, continue on a little bit.
I really hope it doesn't go into her direction because she's a fucking bitch.
She's an idiot, honestly.
My mom and I
Okay.
both agree that she should get hit by a bus.
Okay.
Anyways, use the bed sheet to at least attempt at covering, like, as much as I can of the bars.
Hold
Like,
on, we
the
have a
front bars.
special guest now.
Oh?
Hello?
My cat, Lucky.
Oh.
Hello,
Hi,
Lucky, you
Lucky.
adorable little thing.
I hope you know he can't hear you.
But he's a cat. He has special hearing power.
Hey,
doesn't he?
hey, stop trying to attack my microphone. Well,
So, as I said, use the bed sheet to try to cover up what I'm doing. Probably by using it the hanger somewhere to hang it up. Yeah.
So like a shower curtain?
Yeah, kinda.
I kind of know what he's going with this. It's like in the game The Escapist, how you can put the bed sheets over the bars,
Yeah.
and if you do that, guards can't see in.
Okay, that's pretty smart.
Use the ball and chain. Take the pillowcases off the two pillows. Put the ball, part of the ball and chain, in that pillowcase. Wrap it around to kind of create more of a suppressor. Granted, it's not going to work super well, but it's better than nothing.
Okay.
Use it to, as quietly as you can, break down the wall of the prison. Use the firecracker to shoot it out once you get enough of a hole to create a distraction. Keep trying to bash out the wall.
Roll for accuracy. Looks like you rolled a 1. No, the firecracker gets stuck in the hole and you would die.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
supposed
Easy
to be
way
a
out of
crazy
prison.
plan.
But
Continue.
launch the firecracker out. Use the slingshot as needed to create more distractions by using pieces of the wall. Run out and use the license plate as needed to bash anyone's head in, and pray to God that you don't get shot. There you go.
I had thought that like you can't use anything else but the items that you had. So I didn't
you can use whatever
think that you could pick up anything else along the way.
Yeah, you can pick up whatever you need on the way. It's just, technically, I mean, if you wanted to be super absurd with it, you could take over the entire prison if you wanted to. This is just food for thought question, dude.
So you see, I don't use any of the items right away. I then wait, and then I slowly to build up my fucking strength to take out every guard in the goddamn prison.
Just fucking make a nuclear bomb out of your firecracker.
But yeah, that's my plan. Feel free to use it if you ever end up in prison. Guarantee 100% it'll work or your money back.
You're not even paying.
I will not have your money by the time you break out.
There's also no there's also no legal actual proceedings. If you are a convict, you do not use this.
That too.
You do not use this foolproof plan. Nah.
We're really just vibing right now and talking about topics that Coco over here brings up.
All right. What's the next question there, bud?
All right.
Oh, I can probably.
So, your patrol date is coming up. The board asks what's next for you, but your life of crime isn't over, but you still want to be accepted into parole, but you want to leave a foreboding warning. What do you say?
So wait, what are we telling him?
Okay, so you know how you go up to a parole board, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, what's next for you?" So you want to leave a warning, but you still want to be accepted into parole.
Oh, well, that's easy. What's next for me? I'm thinking of joining the nuclear section of the Navy.
Oh God. I already see where this is going.
Okay. Okay. What? No, I was thinking about joining the nuclear section in the Navy. You know, their nuclear reactors interest me, but
Sign the cause Chernobyl 2.
Sweet.
oh yeah, did you know that you know how they switch out like depleted rods every fucking 18 months or so?
Yeah, they switch them out every so often.
Yeah, it's for life in a naval vessel.
Oof.
As in, like, they're there until it's decommissioned.
Oh, those rods themselves?
Yeah, like the actual nuclear material.
Wow.
Hmm.
I bet that's hard to maintain.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm not totally sure how the. So I know how it works. It's like, you know, they use like pressurized water, and basically if you put a lot of water in one area, it you know how AC works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like that, where, you know, the uranium heats it up, and then as it's heated up, it evaporates, spins turbines, and gets recycled. Very interesting science. I would say that it'd be helpful if you ever thought about going into nuclear stuff. Anyway, what about you, Neko?
Just drop the address of wherever I'm going to live with no context outside of address.
Just come at me, bitch.
Yeah, pretty
I'm
much.
here. Man,
This is going to be evidence in a courtroom one day. Yeah, I agree.
just parole board ever comes up to me and I'm in prison, just be like, I killed once and I'll kill again. Nah, but just kidding. JK, lol.
You're
Yeah,
about to be released.
You
Nothing's
should
ever
know
taken
by now, Corey.
seriously.
They don't take those kinds of jokes like
Well, I mean,
not
the thing is, like, if
seriously.
you say JK, lol, or XD, it automatically exonerates you.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
Yo, I just massacred an entire family at lol JK XD.
Little JK, hashtag relationship goals.
Bro.
God damn.
Man, I wish my relation was healthy enough for me to say, "JK, I'm gonna kill you now."
JK, I'm gonna kill you now. LMAO.
Man, if I ever get to the point in my life where I could basically be like Amber Heard and commit and falsify abuse, man, I'll be living large.
Oh, man.
Yeah, just
Pretty
don't
much.
marry a famous actor.
Well, yeah, why would I marry a famous actor? Because of the fact that they have a really good legal team that will point out all my bullshit.
Exactly.
Nah, you gotta be with the rich dudes that don't have a whole lot of, riches.
That
Here's the
No.
thing about famous actors. They always get money. In a sense. Like, no matter
Or-
what, like,
yeah.
especially Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's, like, fucking agent even if he wasn't in like the movies that he was supposed to be in, he'd still get paid for them. Because in the contract it stated that he had to get paid regardless.
I've not like read any of the contracts. Like, it's very. Like, I know that like for promotional material, they're supposed to be given a specific cut, but I wasn't really sure. I'd have to read into that, man.
Well, either way, basically, that's the one problem that Amber Heard basically ran into, was that, you know, the person she fucked with still got money even after all the money she probably took from him.
I mean, she was just a gold digger. I mean,
yeah.
Screwed with Elon Musk, Johnny Depp, probably some other people that I don't know about that are probably super rich.
Probably. Yeah, there's rumors that Elon Musk is the one like funding the court case for Amber.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it, but I would think that it's because there's something that she has on Elon, because I don't think Elon Musk likes her.
I mean,
you'd have to be desperate to like someone like her. I'm just going to say that outright.
Yeah.
So, Elon Musk did say that he thinks they're amazing on their own, and they should get over it. But I mean, he's Elon Musk, smartest man in the world. Blah blah blah. I don't think that it'd be wise for him to fund anything. Regardless, that was a little bit of a tangent.
It'd be bad for PR.
It would be bad for PR. Last question for this genre.
Right.
Did you know that 8% of the prison population is privatized?
I mean, like,
Owned
most
by
of the,
private
like,
companies.
8% of the prisons are owned by private people.
Yeah,
private
so
entities.
like I think it's 158 private prisons in the United States. When I think there's like 122 federal prisons, and then of course there's more local prisons and stuff like that. But for intents and purposes, I'm not really going to list them all here because there's like thousands on thousands of those. But regardless, 8% of the prison population is privatized. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about the regulations that they...
I find that to be interesting in the sense of, like, it makes no sense. Like,
Yeah.
why allow private entities to own a prison when the morality of that could be like they're actually using the prison as a means of making money, or like having things be made by prisoners. It's a lot like that one Sonic X episode in which Eggman actually does go to jail. He's actually arrested, and then as a revenge plot, or rather, he's being forced to repair a bunch of like broken appliances. Granted, in the episode, what he does is he's made a special microchip that he implants to essentially make every appliance come to life and start attacking the citizens. You know, because it's fucking Eggman, 300 IQ, man. But yeah, the problem with that's the main thing I get from that, is that they can be making money off of prisoners by making them do free labor, basically.
Yeah, you're right. Like, you know, I hear that's why that's actually partially why I added license plate, is because, you know, they're known for making license plates, right?
Yeah.
Where, like in prisons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's something that I think would be applicable. Now, the ball and chain was totally comical. I don't think they used that except for like maybe if it's more of like a rural prison or something where it's harder to keep you moving.
It's to keep you from actually moving.
Yeah.
But I mean, the realistic behind that is that the idea is that you can't lift the ball and chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is that you probably could.
Well, I mean, like the thing
You're
is,
strong
like
enough.
the thing isn't to lift, that you're like unable to lift the ball and chain. It's to restrict your movement, actually.
Yeah. So it's not that the ball and chain itself is so heavy you can't move. It's heavy so that way you can't move well.
Yeah, it's so that someone could chase you down if need be. Like, if you broke out, you couldn't get far. So what do you think?
Doesn't that also bring up like a small problem? Because usually aren't those ball and chains like metal?
Usually. Sometimes they're rock.
You think so?
Meaning that if you had a strong enough kick, granted you probably break your leg, but if you did it hard enough, you could break the shackle around the ball and chain that tied to your foot, and then you can use the ball and chain to essentially escape.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Basically what I did.
things about that where it's like people will take the ball and they'll start like whacking at the shackles and try to undo like the lock or whatever. The thing is, like, for me, I would try to break the chain, not so much the actual lock, because if you think about it, the locking mechanism itself is on your ankle, right?
Meaning that if you do break it, there's a high likelihood you're breaking your ankle.
Yeah.
Which, in that case, you're restricting your movement even more, so...
Yeah. Or you break both your ankles, send yourself into shock, and then just start booking it.
Or just break your ankle and then go to the infirmary and escape from there.
that too. Well, actually no. If you there is a different way. Because here's the thing: if you break enough limbs, because prison infirmaries aren't like well equipped enough.
Yeah, you could be relocated to a hospital.
Deal with like broken limbs, or at least a certain degree of broken limbs. Meaning that if you break enough limbs, you'll get sent to a normal hospital.
Yeah, but then how did you escape from there?
Yeah, but then you'll just be taken right back.
Simple.
Right back to prison.
You fake it, in a sense. You actually, like in the sense of you break your limbs, right?
How do you break so many of your limbs without being sent to a mental institution?
The thing, how can you be proven that your limbs aren't broken once you're at the hospital? Like, here's the thing: once you're at the hospital, before they X-ray you, if your limbs aren't actually broken, just leave.
Well, I mean, like, the thing is,
you can get out of the plaster and leave.
You know what I mean?
The only problem is that if you're in the hospital and you're on like the second floor, good luck getting down without breaking your ankles.
Yeah, they probably have like shifts and stuff watching you anyway.
Yeah.
So Neko, what do you think about the regulations and stuff?
Pretty much the same thing that Sonic brought up was, being able to use them for free labor and all that other stuff is a lot more likely to happen, considering they're not being regulated whatsoever outside of their own rules. So
regulations? What regulation?
Yeah, I mean, free labor, abuse. There's no rules unless the prison specifically states out, yes, this is a rule.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
While we're on the subject of like just prisons in general, death row inmates, they get like no reparations if they're proven innocent later. And a lot of those people are like in there for 30 to 45 years.
Man, could you imagine just be like, man, that chair has my name on it in 40 years?
God.
Well, the thing is, and it kind of annoys me, because say you were put on death row and you were executed even though you were innocent, and then after you die, it was found out that you were innocent. Your family would not, they'd probably get like, I think it's $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, which does sound like a lot, but
to you it does.
Yeah, I mean in the real world that does not last whatsoever. And considering
Dude, it's less than a
what
year
happened,
reparation. You guys know Giles Corey?
yeah,
So I think it's his grandson, Thomas Corey. He got reparations for Giles' death, and it was
yeah,
like something along the lines of like $200 or something.
which I think back then, like
So
obviously
the
back then it was a lot
compensation, like
more.
if you are let out and you are to be compensated, um,
You'd be
you
compensated for the
essentially
time,
get
not the charge.
50,000, and then for each year that you're in there, you get an extra like 5,000 every so often. But the problem is that it's actually like it's you get the full amount after so many years. So
Yeah.
they're only given like a measly amount every year.
So nowadays, the inflation and all that stuff of uh, you know, $200 back then would make it 15,627.5 or $5,627.51
What
roughly.
the fuck?
Roughly.
How much is your life worth? Well, let's find out. About 5,000. What did you say the number was?
15,000, almost 16,000 roughly. But
Almost $16,000.
You know, for 40 years that you couldn't get back of your life, where we put you in like the worst prison on demand, told you were gonna die, told you how much of a piece of shit you are.
well, I mean, the dude was crushed to death very slowly. So
More weight.
yeah. And technically he was innocent, but because of the beliefs back then, um, he was about as guilty as everyone else.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, so the Puritans, which, there's like this whole thing where, like, the Puritans weren't actually that, blah, 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 blah. I mean, fuck the Puritans, but at least the ancient version, not the ancient version, the fucking, god damn it, can't talk. The version that, like, we hear about, where it was just like, you have basically Salem witch trial-esque things,
Yes, the
Hawthornian.
Salem witch trials, in which a group of girls pretended to be like victims of witches just to fuck everyone over.
Pretty much, yeah. So,
Well,
Why aren't we using the Salem witch trials as a means to fight feminism? No, I'm kidding.
that's a can we don't want to open, buddy.
You know what? No, we're opening this can right now. So feminism, right?
modern feminism of
So radical
feminism
feminism is stupid. Normal feminism, in which everyone should be like both men and women should be treated equally, is good.
Yeah.
But like, here's the problem: is that if we want that to happen, women have to. I'd say women have to have the same prison sentences as men. For one. Two. If a guy, the whole rule of guys can't hit girls, but girls can hit guys, needs to be gone.
Equal rights, equal fights.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Equal rights, equal fights. Get it through your tough fucking skulls.
Just fucking.
And this whole wage gap thing, the fact that like so many people can't even get the thing right, the reason why people say that there's a wage gap is because if you look at the total average, like salary for both men and women, there's a discrepancy. However, that's because statistically men are more willing to ask for raises and promotions,
Yeah, they are.
which
but they
raises
also work
that
different
total
jobs.
average, where women are more content at staying where they're at. Not saying that all women do it, but
Of course not.
statistically, most women will stay where they are.
So, you guys know I went to college for a semester, right? Do you want to know how many women were in the engineer class? One.
Go for it.
5?
One.
Oh. Yeah,
One of
that
30.
also explains.
So the thing is, like, women do pick different jobs than men. That's. I feel like that cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
Like, not saying that people do it. Not saying that women pick different jobs because they're women. It's just the
Different things.
Like, if it's a fact, you don't need to ignore the fact it's there. But
Right.
they pick different jobs. Now, those different jobs have different wages. Just saying.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube from like I think it's like almost 8 years ago now. Might be 7 or 8 years ago. So the video is like titled "Answering 36 Stupid Questions from BuzzFeed" about like from women or something like that. And it's this dude that's responding to 36 questions women have for men from the fucking BuzzFeed YouTube channel.
Yeah. I heard about that. That was like years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
several years ago. But
Or
this
just
dude has
like,
also explained that
why do men manspread or some shit?
there's that video as well. And there's actually some discrepancies in that video. Like, there's a scene where like the dude has like his foot in the aisle, but if you look at the way his sitting position is, one foot is actually normal, and the other one is in the aisle slightly to give the other guy more space.
Yeah.
And they're calling that manspreading. All right, well, if you want to talk about manspreading, so that way that they leave room for their balls, why don't you talk about fucking how women have large fucking bags that take up 3 to 4 seats?
Well, I mean,
You
like,
want-
the thing is,
You want to go the route of legs? We'll go the route of your bags.
Well, the thing is, like, with men, you know, we have things in between their leg. But in between our legs, you know, we have fucking. Anyway.
I feel bad for any kids watching this.
It's like a woman having their breast in between their elbows. It's not comfortable.
Yeah.
To squeeze that stuff. So.
No.
Anyway.
Do you know?
Of course, we 3 dudes would know all about that.
Anyway,
I mean, here's the thing. We are considered the worst fucking people on the planet because we are white cis males. I hate the word cis. I hate the word cisgender. I hate it because it makes no fucking sense and it sounds disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So was this topic number 2, Corey?
What?
Let's move on to topic number 2.
Yeah. Okay. Does anyone have like anything else about prisons or whatever?
No.
No. Okay. Moving on. So our next thing. I'm a huge fan of history. You guys like history?
I mean, it's whatever. I like the part where we drop 2 big doo-doo mushrooms on Japan.
Okay, well, we're not going over that. But, so, this is going to be about Rome, you know? So basically, we're going to be in high-class Rome, is what I mean.
Oh boy, time to watch all the gladiators die to the lions.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah! Anyway.
Woo!
Woo, yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Alright, so you are a Roman consul. You guys know what council is, right? It's what I call this at the beginning of this episode. It's basically like the leaders of something. The leaders of the Roman Empire.
Got it. We are the council. Got it. Go. Continue now.
So, word circles that you want to be a dictator for life, and your friends call you into Congress where 50 people surround you. What are your last words?
All right. I'm ready. I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. So, what I do is I just point at them Just go, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're okay, but only on Wednesdays. You're cool. And I hate you all. Goodbye. Give me that sword. I'll kill myself.
I won't give you the satisfaction.
I feel like Julius Caesar couldn't say that himself better.
Oh, is this what we were talking about, Julius Caesar?
Yeah.
You know how he was like surrounded by their fucking Congress?
I think so. The thing is that I don't remember shit about Julius Caesar because I barely paid attention. I just did enough for the homework and then left.
Betrayed and stabbed to death.
Yeah, I remember.
I know that. I knew
I
that.
remember the details of his death, but I don't remember like anything about his life outside of I think he went to see a psychic. No, his wife had a nightmare or something like that, and she took it to heart and told him not to go to the meeting. But
He went to the meeting anyway.
and then died.
And then he fucking died. Alright, what would you say?
In that scenario of, specific scenario, I would say, damn, I should have listened to my wife. But if I'm myself and not Julius Caesar, and it just so happened that I, walked to a meeting and then people pulled out all their knives, I'd probably have my last words be, why? 'Cause,
well, what the fuck did I do to you guys?
yeah, I want to know what I did wrong before y'all kill me. But,
Look, I would like...
Just would have been like, fucking, alright, everyone put your knives down. Let's have a civilized conversation before we all kill me. Let's all talk about our feelings.
yeah, there you go.
We want to
Exactly.
kill you! How does it make you feel?
We want to kill you. Okay, but how does that make you feel? Come on, so lie down. Let's
Break
walk
the ice
me
with
through
me.
your average day, and we can figure out why you want to kill me.
Well, you see, you're a shitty leader. That's the major reason.
Your problems are my problems, you know?
Exactly. The thing is that I may be a shitty leader, but that's because I have a shitty council.
You're the council.
Alright. So what I'd say, all you motherfuckers at once, let's go. Come on. Just end it in a badass way,
Just
in a
eyes
blaze
to the
of
dude
glory.
behind him.
Whip out my fucking sword or gladius or whatever and then just start whacking
You're
at people.
going to a meeting. You wouldn't have brought your sword, you dumb fuck. You would have just put up your dukes.
Dude, okay, fine. I'll just fucking use my fists. Let's go. Come on.
Good luck killing anyone with those baby hands.
Weapons are
With
the
the
tools
what?
of cowards. Use your fists.
I'm
Fucking
gonna
Skyrim.
give it my
You
best
know what?
shot.
No,
I'm gonna
that
do
would
the
be my
best I
last
can.
words. That would be my last words. Fucking weapons are the tools of cowards. Kill me with your fists.
Then all of them put down their weapons and start just fucking gangbang, killing you.
Trample me, you hippies. Let's go.
Fucking, it's just the opening sequence of Kung Fu Panda. The only difference
Let's
is
rock.
you don't get up after the pile.
Bruh.
All right. Rule number.
Alright.
Rule number. What the fuck? Okay. Question, Umberto. As emperor, your people are in desperate need to fill their lead-lined goblets with water, and farmers are in need of irrigating water. On the other hand, you could be assaulted by barbarians at any moment, so you kind of need to fortify your defenses. On the other hand, you need roads that people in chariots can traverse. Pick one and explain to the people why you dedicated your resources to that one and not the others.
All right. Well. Well. I will dedicate it to the roads because those are kind of important as trade will give us money, which we can then use to get more water and more food. both from other cities, but also this will allow us to just water the crops without the irrigation.
It's a rock, paper, scissors game.
It is. Like, the thing is that even if you do the other two, you get attacked by bandits. If you do the roads, well, your
Everyone
your
gets
people
attacked by
are
bandits.
less likely to rise up against you, for one.
Yeah.
Like, the way that I'm rationaling this is that if you choose to go the military route, the roads don't get done, so you start losing your money and your funds, so you can't even fund the military as much as you want, and then your people are going to revolt against you. Do it for the people, well, then you start running out of money for food and water, and also you're still getting attacked by barbarians, or you could get attacked at any moment, but at least the people are happy, sort of.
Is splitting the money an option?
No, you can only choose one.
Damn it. I was gonna say
You gotta pick the best out of the three evils here.
It's all about
I was gonna say because I can
commitment.
split the money 50-50 on water for the farmers and roads for trade. That way we have crops to trade, to get money, to enforce our defenses, to buy more water. You know,
The problem is that you can only choose one to invest your money in.
which is why I'm thinking about this. Yeah, I'd have to go with the same one as you, Sonic.
Because rationally, the more road, if you have a better road, more caravans come, more equals more trade, equals more money, meaning that you can help the other, the people, and then the people are happy, and then you can use the people for the war.
Game-changing
military.
question. Game-changing question. How far are the bandits?
Don't you mean
You don't-
barbarians?
Or whatever.
You don't
The
know.
barbarians are just pretty much anyone that wasn't Roman.
So, like,
Well, I mean,
okay, you have Gaul, which is basically the main enemy of the Roman Empire. That's who the barbarians were.
okay, but how far away are they? Are they like
They're
right at
like
the
your
gate?
next door
or-
neighbors.
Okay, so
Okay, so allow me to explain. Maybe if I explain it this way, it'll be easier. So think of this
I
as
get
like
what you're
the
saying.
era of Augustus. Caesar,
Yeah.
Augustus, Octavian, whatever the fuck you want to call him. So
Augustus the Great?
What?
August the Great?
Augustus, my friend.
Augustus the Great?
Augustus Gloop.
The fucking
Augustus,
first
your mom?
emperor of Rome. So, there at the end of his reign, there was a river, and he had like a doctrine that was you don't go past this river because Rome will fall if you do. So you're about at that area where you have this natural obstacle in the way, so it's unlikely they'll attack, but they could attack at any moment.
Okay, roads it is. Final answer.
My
Okay.
final answer was the roads in the first thing anyway.
Yeah. I was
I
going
I mean,
to say
here's the
roads as
thing.
well, but
I
for
have a
different
better
reasons.
idea, actually. All right. Fuck those other three options. Let's go take the Holy Land of Jerusalem. Let's go take over Jerusalem.
For the Holy
If they-
Land.
Let's go on several crusades that will never work.
If they had a high likelihood of attacking, I would have fortified the defenses because had they attacked,
Well, I mean, they can
There
attack at any time.
well, they can, but
The idea is that it's unlikely they'll attack, but
No,
they
it
could.
is. It's like
Right.
It's not that it's not a possibility. It's just an
What-
unlikely possibility.
what I mean is like if you were to pick one option, the other options will happen.
oh,
So
Either
if you pick
way,
roads,
like,
you're going
enforcing
to have a
the-
water shortage, and you're going to have barbarian problems.
trade. I'm going roads.
yeah, roads.
Okay, I'd go roads as well because it's more of a long-term solution.
That too.
Yeah.
So it's more of a long-term solution. It's good for navigation. It's good for trade. and it can help you relocate resources faster. That's my main reason.
There you go.
All right, what's the next question?
All right. So the time has come for conquest. With your entire
Are
legion
we
under your
finally
command,
attacking
it has come
Jerusalem?
time to-
Are we taking back the Holy Land?
We are taking back the Holy Land. It has come time to invade countries for the interest of your people. While you are away, you have to consign the empire to your most trusted. One man doesn't really know what he's doing, but he's like the nicest guy in the world, so whatever. You're thinking he'll figure it out eventually at some point. And then the other man has a decent understanding of the needs of the country, but is someone you disagree with quite often. However, within a month of their reign, a madman will come along and slay whoever you placed in charge, and you know this will happen, even if you set up the Praetorian Guard to protect them. And then after that, the person that you did not select will be in charge for another month until you come back. So who do you put in charge?
I placed the nice guy first.
You
Same.
killed the nice guy?
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Kill the nice guy.
Fuck
Sorry,
that
but nice
guy.
guys have no room in the Roman Empire.
You're
The thing
soft.
is, he's dying within a month time. Assuming as you said, he doesn't know what he's really doing, but he'll probably figure it out somewhere along there. If it takes him 2 weeks to figure it out, he only has, realistically, 2 weeks to run. I mean,
Exactly. Plus, I
I'd
mean,
rather-
don't we
rather
have
have-
advisors as well?
I mean, yeah, sure. But they can fill their heads
Which
with
means
stuff,
that the
you know?
advisors could help the nice guy for the first whatever to make sure that the country doesn't at least doesn't like fucking fail before he's killed, and then another because the other guy has a decent understanding of what he's doing. Even though we disagree, I feel like since he does know that he's in power and that I will be coming back, he's
Yeah.
not going to do anything stupid because he doesn't want to be executed upon my return.
But what if people like him and you might be executed?
Well, if people like him, I will just say I will just ask what policies did he enact? Which ones do you want to keep? Poll
Yeah,
the
there you go.
people. Turn Rome into a democracy.
For democracy! Got it.
Actually, I wouldn't keep it a democracy, believe it or not.
What, you keep
I
it a
would.
tyranny, you fucking dumbass?
I would ask about the policies he enacted and which ones the people favored more, and I would keep those around, but from there I wouldn't bother asking the people because it's Rome. Like, come on now.
I mean, the thing is that when it comes, the one thing that people hate, like the most, realistically, is not being treated like a person. For one, and
Oh, I
two,
would treat him like
not
a
being
person.
blindsided by something they could have been not blindsided by.
I mean, how do I say this? It's not like a matter of
It's
No,
it's
I won't
about
tell.
principle. It's about sending a message.
it's not a matter of I won't tell them about what I'm going to be doing. It's just a matter of I won't be like, okay, so we're going to go and fight so and so. How do you guys
We should now cast a vote on who we're going with.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about this? It's like no, then nothing would get done because in
Yeah,
that
look at
sort
the
of
United
thing.
States. Yet things still get done, sort of.
The United
Not
States
really.
is a different democracy.
The United States is renowned for its filibusters.
Yeah.
Like even the
Oh,
even the
but then
rest
it
of the
got
world's just like, come
straight
on,
up,
dude, you take forever to do
spend,
anything.
like 23 hours on a single filibuster.
Dude, fuck
The
you.
longest filibuster in history, I believe, was 23 hours.
Imagine.
Could you imagine just being up, just gassing out for 23 hours?
Here's the thing. within the filibuster, you cannot sit down. You sit down, you end your conversation. Meaning that dude was standing for 24 hours, not going to the bathroom, not really taking a drink, and not eating. And talking for 23 hours straight.
That's some dedication.
And here's the thing, they don't even have to, the filibuster doesn't require it to even be, like, fucking something political. No, it could be anything. I think there's even, like, a episode of The West Wing where one of the guys doing a filibuster is literally just reading a cookbook.
I mean, it's literally just stalling.
Script.
Exactly, just read the script of movies.
Just fucking the B movie.
Speaking of which, Corey, did you ever do that video on reading the entire script of the B movie?
No, I never got around to it.
All right, next video, that's what you're doing. I don't care what the fuck you say right now, at this very moment, you're doing it tomorrow.
No, it hit me. You could technically have 50 Shades of Grey as your filibuster.
Yep.
Let that sink in.
Could you imagine reading 50 Shades of Grey in the Senate, though?
Hey, who knows? They might like it.
Bro, imagine reading the entirety of the Twilight series.
Oh, God.
He glows in the sunlight. Sparkling. You have to be, like, very spry with your voice, too. Like, you have to like, your words have to jump, you know? You have to say, you have to articulate properly.
Bro, you know what's even funnier? You could go from 50 Shades of Grey to Twilight, and then you could go from Twilight to the entire script of Shrek.
Yes.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna.
Bro, was never your roommate.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb.
In the
shape
shape of a nail.
Well, on her forehead.
Well.
How these start coming, and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules, and I hit the ground running. It makes sense.
And it makes sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart.
But your head gets dumb.
So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back street?
You never know
if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Well, you see, hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on. Go. I don't remember the words.
All that glitters is gold.
Get paid.
Oh, paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars. Make the mold.
Only shooting stars. Give me copyright strikes.
No, that's the YouTube algorithm and their stupid, like, automatic fucking copyright bot thing that sucks.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this video gets copyright striked simply because we sang All-Star.
Hey, look.
Technically speaking, it falls under the category of parody because it's a fucking cover.
It's a cover. It's not the actual, like, beat. We didn't even have the same BPM. We were literally just in, like, a reading fashion.
Hey, I know videos that have gotten copyright striked or claimed even for literally just saying a sentence that sounded like the lyrics to a song.
Well, you see, I'm never going to give you up, and I'm never going to let you down. I'm also never going to run around.
hey, Sonic, have you ever thought about running for president?
You know, I've thought about it many times, and then I realized that's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, but you're never gonna say goodbye. I mean,
I know, but, like, here's the problem: that if I did run for president, it'd be a fucking mess.
Yeah, it'd be a little hard because, you know, I know you're never gonna tell a lie and hurt us, right?
No, of course not.
Damn.
But like I said, a lot of paperwork, a lot of stress, and every president, if you ask any president, like, how it was in office, they'll tell you they gained 10 years off their life. They lost 10 years.
Hmm.
And you know what? I kind of feel like keeping my youthful glow. Because I apparently look like a freshman in high school.
You do.
Damn. Must be some good ass genetics.
I know. I do have good ass genetics, and I'm gonna kick your ass, MK. I'm gonna use my good ass genetics and kick your ass.
Meanwhile, I look my age, but I sound much older.
You do. You sound like you're fucking 22, while Corey sounds like he's fucking 20-ish.
I'm done 21.
Okay, scratch it. You sound like you're actually 15. What the fuck?
Who?
You.
I sound like I'm 15?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, it takes some explaining to do whenever I talk to people, but I do get that a lot, yeah. But moving on. So I do have one last question for you, Sonic. I pretty much know what your answer is gonna be because you don't give a fuck. But so Neko, if you could meet any king or emperor in any era for like a dinner or whatever, who would it be and why?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the question?
If you could meet any emperor or king from any era, who would for a dinner, who would it be and why?
Current Queen of England.
Queen Victoria.
And the reason why the current Queen of England is so that way I can finally kill the bitch.
Wow. Well, hold on. You might get Secret Service on your ass. Just be careful, okay?
No, I can finally show the world that she's not actually immortal.
You shoot her and she proceeds to regenerate.
They said the same thing about Betty White, man.
Dang.
Yeah, and then she died of old age.
I mean, she was almost a centenarian.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's a real shame, really.
Yeah, I'd probably meet Queen Victoria. Mostly just because I'm curious about kind of what was going through her mind.
Refresh my memory. What did she do?
She basically, if I remember correctly, she was a psycho. Like,
wasn't Queen Victoria the one that was like, "Oh yes, let's let them eat cake"?
No.
Yeah. That was. Oh fuck! Who was that?
That was the French queen.
Yeah.
She was decapitated via guillotine.
Queen Elizabeth was Queen Victoria was Queen Elizabeth's great grandma or great grandma, something like that. Hold on.
Are you talking about? Is this the one that was obsessed with blood or something?
Hold on. Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah, so great granddaughter. Queen Victoria was
research. LOL. I'm gonna find out who that.
She had the longest reign in British history, according to this.
Marie Antoinette. That's the girl. Sonic.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Here, it's the same person I was thinking about. Apparently, based on what I've read and heard about her, she ended up forcing her kid to kill rabbits and small animals to make them tougher and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I've actually heard that.
Yeah. Not pretty.
Personally, for me, I'd pick Marcus Aurelius.
Who?
Marcus
I have no idea who that
Aurelius, the author of Meditations. He was a philosopher.
Uh-huh.
I feel like we'd gel together pretty well. Of course, he was a Stoic. I'm more of an Epicurean.
Fair enough.
No idea what either of those are referring to.
It's their schools of philosophy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stoic is basically someone who kind of doesn't really care about much in regards to like.
Well, they both are pretty philosophical when it comes to like, hey, live life to the fullest because of these specific reasons. So Stoicism isn't, you have Stoic, which is referencing, the, people not showing emotion. But really what Stoicism is people not letting their emotions get the better of them and not putting them into situations that they shouldn't be in, if that makes sense.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
So it's like in important decisions, they don't let their emotions get the better. They always pick the more objective answer. Whereas...
I was thinking of nihilism.
What?
I was thinking of nihilism when I said they don't care about
nihilism
much.
Is closer to Epicureanism, where Epicureanism is where you're... you don't necessarily not believe in a god, like nihilism. But it's more like, if there is a god, they don't care about you. To them, you're basically just a speck in the vast calculus of the universe.
Yeah.
So, like, why would they care about you when they have pretty stars to look at, right?
Trillions
if
of
anything,
stars out there.
And I mean, if anything, they'd probably think of us as like pets or something. To think that we're anything special, even like on a cosmic level, is just kind of like, how do I say it? Arrogant.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's just basically the philosophy of Epicureans is one.
There are billions of people on Earth. There's probably other life forms out there somewhere. I mean...
Well, I mean, like, I'm referring to, like, Epicureanism as, like, hey, we're not really important.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Even if we are, everything needs to be looked at systematically. Everything has a cause. So, like, everything has an origin. Even, as Lucretius said, like, the atoms are comprised of smaller parts, and those smaller parts are comprised of infinitely smaller parts, and that just keeps going, which I think is very interesting. I think you guys would find On the Nature of Things a very nice read, because he talks about atoms and the Earth being round long before, like, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in, like, what was it, 1492?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, I just find it kind of obtuse when people say we thought the Earth was flat until then, because absolutely not. There were some people that didn't
necessarily until then. It was just that it hadn't gotten around all the way that...
Well, I mean, like...
Well, actually, no, wait, no, never mind. It was that... So the reason why people... like ended up here anyway, it's because we didn't know that there was another continent at the time, like a whole other like land mass.
Yeah.
On the other side of the world, because
there's literally thousands of miles of water.
Yeah, the thing is that the idea was that for Christopher Columbus, from his point of view, was that, oh, if I just sail around in this direction, I should end up back on the other side of the world if the world is round.
He was only right with one of those conditions.
Yeah.
I mean, he was technically correct. The problem wasn't that, like, he wasn't correct. It was that there's a whole other land mass.
I mean, had America not existed,
people didn't really know existed. Like, there are like early people who did know it existed. I believe a dude in
Leif
China.
Erikson?
I believe someone from the Chinese had found it, but had no real record of it.
I mean,
So, Leif Erikson, many years before Christopher Columbus set sail, discovered Newfoundland in Canada.
if anything, all Christopher Columbus did was just colonize America, and that's all I give him credit for. Even
Yeah, I mean,
then.
I mean,
America
technically, it
is
was the
named after
British.
Amerigo Vespucci, so
I mean, realistically, all Columbus did was come to America, become Hitler, just wipe everything out, and fill it with Spanish, British, use it as trading,
that
stuff
was
like that.
not him.
Columbus?
Yeah, it was more the conquistadors. I'm trying to remember if he set sail for Spain or Portugal, but I think it was Portugal. Might have been Spain. I'm trying to remember. He was either I think he was
Columbus
Spain
was
national.
Spanish.
And
Columbus
sailed
was
for-
Spanish, and he was looking to sail to India.
I thought it was European.
No, well, wait.
So he's a Spanish national, and he went to America on Portugal's authority, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because Spain wouldn't let him do it. Spain
Yeah.
didn't see interest in it.
But the thing is, so you had the Treaty of Versailles, or whatever it's called, that
That is much later. That is a huge jump in history.
Treaty of
Sort of.
Versailles was World War One to World
That's
War.
Tortoisai.
Yeah, World War One to
I'm
World War
talking
II.
about Vorticide.
Oh,
Or Varsai, whatever the fuck they call it, where they split America between Spain and Portugal, and Spain ended up getting, I think it was the western half, while Portugal got the eastern half. But the thing is, it wasn't even close to half because they didn't even know how far inland it went. So they were just like, okay, here, you take this slice, you can have the rest.
dang.
Because, they were arguing on whose land it was.
As people do.
Of course. People always argue. When I'm elected king of the world, everyone will get their own piece of land.
Well, you do realize that there's over 7 billion people in the world, almost 8 billion now, I believe. Oh god, we're 8 billion people. I just realized we're reaching the carrying capacity.
Nah, we're getting close.
Well, the predicted carrying capacity, as of new data and shit, is that 10 billion. 10 billion humans in the world is considered the carrying capacity of humans without, damaging everything.
I thought if we really pushed our luck, it could get to like 13 billion.
Yeah. Oh, dang. Yeah, 7.9 bill.
Yeah. People
Yeah,
need to stop having kids, man.
Estimated roughly 7,950,834,555, and
Also,
counting.
Yeah, real quick, if I have more than 3 children, I need you guys to seriously stop me, cause fuck. But
No, it won't be us that needs to stop. It'll be your wife.
Oh,
Oh,
who's to say Corey will have a wife?
Who's to say you won't have a wife?
Touche.
Now that's a
Or
question.
do you even want a wife?
Huh?
Do you even want a girlfriend or a wife? Whatever.
Well, yeah. At
Why
some
would you
point,
want to marry when you can just cohabitate?
cohabit? Look, I've seen people that do that. Doesn't end well.
The fuck you mean? A lot of those people end up being happier than if they were married.
Not from my experience.
Well,
Coming
your
from,
experience is terrible.
Coming
Yeah,
from
no
my
kidding.
family, actually, Sonic's right. My cousin and his wife, haven't, they've been together for decades, but they've not gotten married and still fine.
Okay. I have experiences with people who like have kids with other people, don't get married, and then they like have long-term resentment because they feel like they're locked in a relationship.
I guess it just depends on the person.
It does. It depends on the people, actually. It depends on the communication that's given in the relationship, not exactly what the relationship is made out of.
I will literally give you Dark Souls death.
What?
I'm going to make a giant "you died" appear across your vision when you die.
That'll be great.
I can just imagine. I can just imagine he's about to die, everything's starting to fade, and then Sonic just pulls up last second with a piece of paper that just says "you died" across it, and just puts it right in front of Corey's face.
And then my last words are "ha."
You died laughing. That's all that matters.
you died at the end of the game. Congratulations.
Welcome to the game of life. You failed. You died.
Just like we're all old as shit, and you know we're like fucking nearing 100 years old, and then somehow
you're in the hospital.
Sonic stands out of his wheelchair, comes up to my bed, and then pulls out "you died."
I've been saving this piece of paper for 50 odd years.
Just a miraculous spurt of energy just runs up to my bed, pulls it out, and then
fucking
with my
Usain Bolt.
gasp,
I just fucking Usain Bolt run to your fucking hospital bed.
Yeah.
Dang.
Plot twist: Core's on the other side of the world. I just start running on water.
Just
Full of Sonic. There you go.
physics.
Physics gone. No more physics.
Just
Gravity
T-pose the
poor.
whole way. Don't even move your legs. Assert dominance over the water. Jesus
You know
can
what?
walk on water. Well, you can fucking float,
It's over
motherfucker.
space and time and warp space to come teleport to you.
There you go.
I fucking bend space.
I know you guys can't see it. Well, everyone on the live can, but I'm just T-posing.
Yeah,
All
like
right. Corey, you now have to animate this. I hope you realize. You have to animate this insane scenario.
just I can imagine you run up to me, you pull out "you died," and then fucking Neko teleports and T-poses over my dead body.
Oh my Mo Shinderu.
It's not even like he had no expression. It's like the Mario T pose.
Yeah, it's literally just emotionless, just soul evacuated.
Yeah.
That is
Feels good, man.
that is great. Life's good. Anyone ever tell you that? One day I will die, but I hope I don't die.
You can't just say one day I will die, but I hope I don't die.
Well,
That's
I
just a
fucking
contradiction.
did. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
I'm going to send this funny image.
Oh.
Send the image. Where is it? Oh, it's Golden Gun Mario.
Oh.
That's so emotionless. He looks like he's dead and pixelated.
Well, I think that's a pretty decent spot to end the stream.
No, because we haven't finished.
Haven't we?
No.
We finished
We
the
did two
questions, but like I mean I haven't been like, hey guys, do you guys have anything else to put in regarding it being emperors or whatever?
Fair enough.
Yes, I do have this. Hold on.
What the fuck?
Well, considering my iPad wants to meet me, I guess. I'm curious as to what it is, so,
Dude. Okay. I'm gonna try and pull it up.
I just saw it.
Actually, nah. I won't do it. I won't put
You know what?
in the extra brain cells just to show everyone what you just shown us. So
Yeah, I'm doing
What
this as
are
well.
extra brain cells? Go on, do it.
no,
I'm doing it.
I'm American,
Hold on.
man. I'm a lazy sack of shit.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Whoops. I dragged. There we go.
Are you just sending like fucking emotionless stuff?
This is what we were just sent. It's amazing.
Yeah, if you want to see it, just look at the end of Neko's stream. About the same time mark, so.
I think we started at the exact same time, so.
Oh no! Sonic's mic died. Whatever shall we do?
There we go.
It's okay, Sonic. Just text your things. Okay.
Oh. Well.
Oh wow.
Rip.
You just text it and I'll say it.
There we go.
Oh.
I'm using my phone now.
Yeah.
No, fair enough.
Attrition.
Now we continue even further.
When will the stream end? You're assuming the stream has an end.
So,
Well,
has the stream ended?
not yet.
Alright, cool. Put that on screen.
Get this image of Mario T-posing to the front page, or you
don't know if I'll be
mum
able
on
to.
your last Mia.
I'm gonna save that. Good enough.
Wait, here it is. Here's the T-pose image I was looking for Mario.
Why do you have all of these? Why do you have so many Marios T-posing?
I didn't save them to my computer. I just typed into Google Mario T-pose.
Dude, I was gonna say that, like, you know, when everyone else is like watching normal stuff on YouTube, like, you know, how to build a house or like some shit.
I would not consider that normal.
You're just on Google Images looking up fucking Mario T-posing.
I had to do it for the joke, man.
Well, I'm not gonna get this Mario on the front page. I think he's gonna me.
If anyone's curious about all the images that Sonic is sending us, or at least 2 of them, my street for it's at.
Simply because, you know, I don't want to work the brain cells of this. T-posing Kirby. So basically, just here's what you do. Okay, get a ball of gum, slap it, and then you shove a toothpick inside the ball of gum. That's the arms, okay? And then you get the what do they call it? What are those jelly drops called? The things that you use as like buttons for the gingerbread man.
Oh, jelly beans?
And then you get 2 of the red ones, right? And then you put the like ball of gum on that. Yeah, Kirby.
Got a point.
Well, here's what you do. You draw a circle, draw another circle, then draw another one, then add some shoes, fucking add eyeballs and mouth.
Don't forget pink.
Just do a paintbrush of pink in an X pattern, and there you go. You got Kirby.
Kirby, the amazing pink monster. What is he?
He's a pop starian.
No, he's a Star Warrior, according to the Kirby anime.
It's make a GIF, but it's not a GIF. Big
What the
brain.
fuck?
Apparently, if you do just copy an image, copy whatever, it doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, here's some concept art from the fucking Sonic Netflix show.
Oh
There's a
god.
Sonic.
Do I want to know?
Oh. What happened to
What?
shoes?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
gave him new shoes
Why is he doing a Fortnite dance?
because
is-
it's Netflix. It's got to be pop culture.
Hold on,
Oh yeah, you know
no,
it.
I'm showing this. It's too weird not to be shown.
Everything is always ruined by the N-word. Netflix.
There's also this concept art as well.
See, that one's yeah, I was gonna say, like, see, that one's better, but then I looked at the rest of it.
Then you look
Alright,
at
well,
fucking Eggman with a tank top on.
I think I'm gonna end my stream here. Because
Yeah,
reasons.
yeah, I'll probably follow suit.
Alright. So
You guys can't handle.
we
Sonic
can.
Runs.
We're just not confident our viewers can.
Wow. So you mean to tell me that you're underestimating the viewers?
Oh
Yes.
no.
Trying to insult the viewers' intelligence?
Yes.
How dare you?
Hey, I mean,
These viewers are smart, intelligent people. And you are trying to dumb them down. How dare you?
You fool.
man,
They are
it's
smart,
almost like
intelligent
I
people.
started
I'm just saving them the
an
brain cells.
informative podcast or whatever to make sure that they are informed, or at
Yeah.
least questioning everything.
Also, I'm gonna come up with at least one topic for the next time.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
bet.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Sure. Too.
All right. Well,
You just-
make sure to like, subscribe, all that nonsense. And we'll see everyone.
They had touche book.
See everyone next time. Ciao, ciao.
What he said.